Welcome again here on Fresh. We're with Gene Miller of GM Homes. And Gene, what a wonderful job you are doing here in this home just northeast of Elkhart. We've been back here. We've begun to archive some of the segments. And can you explain a little bit about what the viewers at home might be seeing right now in this stage of the progress?
Well, right now we're working on the travertine tile floor, putting that down and grouting that with the epoxy grout. It's a beautiful look, and it really makes a rich appearance, the natural stone. We're also working on the kitchen cabinets, starting to install those, and we're beginning the trim process.
It's interesting because last time we talked to Gene, we were outside just admiring the beauty of the natural stone on the exterior. And here you've brought the natural stone inside the home, and this is really a stunning look. If we can just go back to it for another moment, not every home has this kind of look.
That's definitely true. Not only is it the natural stone, which is travertine, but also it has the chiseled edge on it, which adds another dimension to it. And then it also has 4 different shapes of tile, again, which allows for a very different pattern.
And speaking of the pattern, you almost have to be an artist, don't you, to be able to get this kind of a look. Now, obviously, there's some design built into it, but the gentlemen that are here working today have labored over this floor for close to 2 weeks and doing a great job.
Yes, they are. They're true craftsmen, and they're doing an excellent job.
You touched on the cabinets, Gene, and behind us we're seeing cabinets that are laid out, ready to be assembled here soon and installed. But you've got cabinets in more than just 1 or 2 rooms here, don't you?
Yes, we have a lot of cabinets in the mudroom and also the library up front. We have a lot of built-in cabinets there, and the kitchen is very detailed. Basically, all the cabinetry is top-of-the-line, custom-fit cabinetry.
If you go back, not 1 week or 2 weeks, not 1 month or 2 months, but if you go back several months, you're going to go right back to the original thought of this whole creation. And it really started with Interface Architectural, didn't it, Gene?
Yes, it did. The homeowners came to me and asked me, where would be a good place to start as far as a plan. And I recommended Interface Architectural, Randy Myers. He does an excellent job working with the customer and coming up with a design. And then they did that. They met with him, had several meetings. Then they brought the plan back to me, and we tweaked it a little bit and made some more recommendations, and they come up with a plan that they were very happy with, and here we are.
I've noticed, Gene, that what you do here is not only quality work, but the teamwork that you've been able to assemble, the networking with other professionals is really key to getting the job done right.
Yep, that's the big secret, is having the right people on the team, all the different subcontractors, everybody that we work with, suppliers that are, number one and don't have excuses, just get the job done and get it done right.
I love that. No excuses here with GM Homes. Well, Randy Myers will be featured later on Fresh, and you'll be able to maybe get a closer look at some of his architectural designs. And he's been involved in the Parade of Homes for, several years, well over 20 years, and so you'll get a peek at that down the road. You mentioned trim, Gene, and when we come back in the next couple, 2-3 weeks, we're going to see a lot of that trim up and staying probably.
Yep, that's true. We'll have the coffered ceiling all installed in here, and we have the tapered ceiling in the dining room. And, of course, it's all maple trim with a light stain. It's just a lot of specialty. Also, we have some custom columns built there in the great room, so it'll be very pleasant to see.
It will be great and fun to watch when we come back here with Gene Miller. Gene, thank you again. Great job. And, folks, if you'd like to go back and revisit any of the archive segments that we produced with Gene from GM Homes on this home here, you can see us from beginning really to end. Just go to myfresh.tv. You can click onto the segment and even get in touch with Gene at GM Homes if you're interested in doing any new construction or even remodeling, which is very important as well for those of you that have existing homes. So, Gene, thanks again.
Thank you for having me. Thanks for coming.
All right. We'll be back in just a moment. Stay tuned.